Hey Aquarius, welcome to your general life reading for March 16th through the 31st. I hope that you guys are doing great. Grab your sips and let's get right into it. So, as I was meditating on your energy and doing your pre-shuffle, there was one message that came through and it was we gonna make it. So, we'll see how that fits in for you guys. But I started by pulling a couple of oracle cards just to get a sense of the overall energy surrounding this reading for you all. The first one that came out is status quo, and the second one that came out for you is traveler. Move in a new direction. So we'll see how that fits in, but we'll start by pulling some tarot cards. We'll look at your current energy, any challenges, obstacles, and what might currently be hidden from you. We'll look at advice from spirit and then your potential outcome. Okay, so out the gate for your current energy, we have the Six of Water or the Six of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Messenger of Earth or Page of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. For advice from Spirit, let's see what we have for the Aquarius Collective for advice from Spirit. One that came out, we have the Hierophant in reverse. And for your potential outcome. For your potential outcome for the Aquarius Collective, we have the Eight of Air in reverse, which is the Eight of Swords in traditional tarot. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more, starting with your current energy. Current energy for the Aquarius Collective, we have the Emperor upright. For challenges, obstacles, and what might currently be hidden, we have the Lovers. For advice from Spirit, wow, that's a lot of cards. We're not going to take all of them, but it seems as though they have a lot to say, so let's see if they come back out. Advice from Spirit for the Aquarius Collective. Advice from Spirit. Okay, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And for the potential outcome. Okay, we have two that flipped over. We have the King of Wands and we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So let's grab an oracle deck and see if there are any last messages from Spirit before we get into the heart of the reading. Starting with your current my goodness, okay. Your cards are all over the place, and or maybe I just have butterfingers, but either way, one card that flipped out for your current energy, enjoy the journey. Looking at challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you. We have mindfulness for advice from Spirit. We have trying too hard. And then for the potential outcome for my Aquarius, we have flamingo. All right, so let's get into this. So Aquarius, I I feel like you're your own best cheerleader right now, right? It's kind of like you're moving along and you're kind of going with the flow. But there's this little chant in the back of your head that's kind of like, all right, what's next? What's next? What's next? Like I'm tired of just kind of floating along. I'm tired of going with the flow. It almost seems like you want to shake things up a little bit, but not in a not in a detrimental way. It just seems as though you're ready for the next evolution in your life's journey. That you're kind of tired of, I just heard, being boxed in and sort of adhering to societal norms whatever that means to you, whether it's in career or otherwise, but you're starting to grow very bored and discontent with that. And so you're feeling the need to make some changes in your life. So looking at your current energy, we have the Six of Water or Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Messenger of Earth or the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Emperor, and we also have Enjoy the Journey. The fun is in getting there, acknowledging your progress, travel, mental vacation, be spontaneous. So Aquarius, if I can be perfectly blunt and honest right now, the energy that I'm sensing around that is around you is that you're kind of feeling yourself, and not in a bad way at all, but it almost feels as though I'm surprised that the Fool card didn't come out, because it feels like you are ready to launch into something completely new, completely different. You're not necessarily worried about how stable it is. You're trying to leave the past in the past. Like, okay, been there, done that, not going back. I'm good. I'm good. I know what I want. I know what I'm looking forward to. And it feels like you're going to have a lot of fun with it. You know, there doesn't seem to be a ton of stress surrounding your energy right now. It's kind of like, yeah, I know that this is what I want. Let's go out there and get it. It'll be fine. Like, we're going to make it no matter what happens. It'll be okay. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Lovers, and we also have mindfulness, awareness of thoughts without judgment, meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, and grace. So it really feels like, even though you're sort of ready to embark on this great life adventure, there's still a little bit of decision making that needs to happen, that maybe you haven't quite thought through everything, like the specific path that you're looking at. Is it truly what you want? Is it truly what's going to make you feel good, or at least you think that's going to make you feel good in the longer term? Or is it just something that looks exciting in this moment? And so I don't know if you've necessarily taken the time to kind of sit and marinate on it for a little bit before you make this leap. But that seems to be the one thing that you may not have completely thought through just yet. What we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. And we also have Trying Too Hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest, be lighthearted, and burn out. So with these cards, what I'm hearing from Spirit is absolutely not not a message of don't go for what it is that you want, or don't make these changes that you're considering. What I am hearing is don't look for a quick victory in whatever it is that you do. It's going to be, of course, a little bit different, but don't be sort of seduced by the prospect of, I just heard glitz and glamour and this sort of abrupt change. And don't try to create passion where it wouldn't ordinarily exist. So basically what I'm feeling is understanding that you were tired of the mundane, the same old, the status quo. Don't work so hard to change that you end up completely off the path that you're supposed to be on, and looking for that sort of quick return, that adrenaline rush, that, that shot of dopamine and serotonin that makes you feel good in that moment, but isn't sustainable. So, Spirit is really saying, make these changes, but make the ones that are right for you. Don't force it just for the sake of changing. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Eight of Air in reverse, which is the Eight of Swords in traditional tarot. We have the King of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands in reverse. We also have Flamingo, enjoying friends, balance in chaos, dealing with your emotions, mastering your energy and vibration. So, Aquarius, I think that you're going to come to a very nice and balanced place where you are super clear on what it is that you want, and this sort of waiting for this shift to happen, for this change in status quo, it's going to come. Like, your ships are going to come in. So it's not going to be a very long delay. You're not going to be stuck in this place, but you will, if you just slow down a little bit and just kind of let things flow instead of trying to take this leap and, without having thought through everything completely, you will see a really, really good path forward for you. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel calm, because the energy that I'm feeling right now, it's not quite at the point of desperation, but it's very rushed. It feels very urgent. It feels like this needs to happen now. And I think that you're going to get out of that space once you just kind of take a step back and woosah, and not necessarily look for a quick life fix, but let things unfold a little bit and sort of explore what you truly want your next steps to be. Getting that clarity is going to put you in a much better place while you're still moving forward in a different direction than what you may have been moving in previously. So let's grab another oracle deck and see if there are any final messages from Spirit for my Aquarius collective. Okay. And we have one that came out for you guys. And what we have is, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. So, Aquarius, this is a really good reminder that I think kind of fits in with the advice from Spirit. As you move forward, as you look for this change in direction, this new path in your life, it shouldn't feel like stress. It should feel effortless. It should bring you joy. It should make you excited. So if you're feeling pressured, some sort of internal pressure to make these changes, if it's external forces, it's not going to go well for you. What you need to do is stop, take a pause, get that clarity, and figure out what's going to spark that joy inside of you. Which new direction, which new path for you is going to make you feel excited? But that not this sort of frantic energy, but that sort of calm excitement, like, oh, we gonna make it. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so, so good. So make sure that you keep that in mind as you move forward, and everything will start falling into place. So, Aquarius, I'll leave it there. I hope that this was helpful and resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.